Country Mama Amanda here, and today I'm finally sitting down to film my review on our trip to Great Wolf Lodge, which was actually last November. And I took notes and everything, and I've got it all wrote down, but I just hadn't had time to actually sit down and film it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So we'll see how it works. So first off, we did have a good time. It was interesting. It was, I don't think I've ever stayed anywhere where they had so much going on inside. I mean, we've been to Disney and I'm used to that, but just to go to a hotel and you know, pretty much you didn't really have to go anywhere. I mean, we went out to eat, but you could have eat in the hotel. So, anyway, so I'm just going to run through kind of what we did while we were there and what we thought about it. We might go back. My husband kind of thought it was a little overpriced for some of the stuff that we did. And if we do go back, we will probably do like the Paw Pass thing that they had. But overall we had a good time. We stayed busy the whole time. I mean, we rarely went and just sit in the room or whatever. But anyway, go through what we did. So we checked in on a Thursday afternoon. We went the weekend before Thanksgiving, I believe, yes. And so we checked in and we went to the water park. Now, Great Wolf Lodge has an indoor water park. And we got there and I went, I forgot to pack my husband's swim trunks. So we had to go in search of swim trunks for him to wear. Luckily, they have a little shop, like when you go into the water park area, there's a little shop there that they have swimwear, luckily. So we got him a pair of swim trunks while we were there. So he got dressed. We went to the water park and played in the water for a little while. And then instead of going out, they have a pizza counter. And so we just ordered a pizza and got drinks and cups and plates and everything right there. And so we ordered it. We went back to our room and changed. And then we went back and picked it up. And then my husband took the girls out after we got done eating and everything and showered. And they had a little kind of a candy shop. So each of them got a cup and got to fill it up with candy. And so that was kind of their treat for that night. And then we come in and kind of lounged around for the rest of the evening. And by that time, you know, it was pretty late. So on Friday, we got up. There was a Cracker Barrel right like across the parking lot. So we went down and had breakfast. And then we come back and went and got in the water and did the slides and stuff. And then we went back out for lunch and came back to the resort, and we did the Magi Quest, I believe is how you say it. My oldest was the one that really wanted to do it, but ended up not liking it. And then my youngest, she loved it. So my husband and my oldest kind of went around together, and then I stayed with my younger one. The older one, my oldest was 7. My youngest was 4. So I did it with her, and my husband went with my older daughter. And so we did that for, I don't know, probably an hour, hour and a half we spent on it. I don't think we ever finished it. But anyway, and then we went back out for supper, and then we came back and went back to the water park. So we spent a lot of time, which, I mean, that's kind of the point if you go to Great Wolf Lodge, is to do the activities that they have for you. The water park was really nice. I don't feel like it was overcrowded, really. And considering we were there on the weekend, you know, that was a good thing. But overall, it wasn't bad at all crowd-wise. So that was good. On Saturday, we got up, had breakfast, and we went to the one in Charlotte, which is right down the road from, I believe, Concord Mills. And so we went to the outlets and went shopping and ate lunch. And when we came back, we went back to the water park. And we did more of the water slides and everything. And I always ended up, when we did the big family raft thing, I always ended up going backwards. And I got very nauseated from that. So that was not my favorite thing. But I went anyway. So we did all the different raft rides and all the different stuff. And then we went back out for supper. And when we came back, my oldest did not want to do Magi Quest, so my youngest and I went out No, maybe she did. She went with us. So I took both girls by myself. And we went and did it for a little while with my oldest. I ended up taking her back to the room because she was like, I'm so done with this. She wasn't feeling it. And then Sunday morning, we actually ate breakfast in the lodge. Because they had a breakfast buffet thing. So we ate there. And then we went to the water park. And then we ended up checking out early. We weren't supposed to check out till Monday morning, but we only live like 2 hours away. So we just stayed at the water park till about 4 o'clock and then packed up our stuff and then went and got supper. And well, we checked out and then we went and got supper and went on home. So that way we didn't have to get up Monday morning and deal with everything. We were already home. So overall, we had a good time. We'll probably do it again. They've got one that's, I don't know how similar it is. I know it has an indoor water park in Pigeon Forge, and we live about the same distance from Pigeon Forge as we do Charlotte, so it's, you know, 6 to 1. So we'll probably do the one over there, which is not Great Wolf Lodge. It is Wilderness in the Smokies, I believe. So we're thinking about doing that this summer because the girls love to go to the pool and they love to splash and they love to swim. And the kids area where it's got like the splash area, and then they had kind of the stairs and the slides. It stayed busier, I guess, than some of the other areas, and so but the girls had a great time. They can't wait to go back. They're so excited to think that we're going back to a water park again this summer. So overall, I would recommend it. Our room was clean. I will link my room tour in the card and in the description below. I did it a couple months ago, and our packing videos and stuff. So if you have any questions about it, or if you've been, what your thoughts were, if you thought it was worth it. Overall, I do think, you know, we had a good time, but I feel like, you know, there's other things I could have done and maybe they not have cost so much, but you know, you get what you pay for. And if you're going to Great Wolf Lodge or Disney or anything like that, you know, it's going to, name brand's going to cost more than, you know, whatever. So overall, Great Wolf Lodge, I would say it's, you know, it's a good thing to do. I wouldn't do more than a long weekend maybe, because it does get a little monotonous. And with the Magi Quest, there's kids running up and down the halls like all the time. They don't go all the way down the hall, but there's kids everywhere all the time. Now they also had face painting. They had like story time, and I mean, they had activities going all the time. So make sure when you check in that you check your times guide. And I think they give a new one out every day. So in the mornings you want to grab one and just find out what all's going on that day, because they have different activities set up and planned. So make sure if you go that you're taking advantage of all that they offer. So if you have any questions, leave them below. Like this video if you want to see more reviews on places we go and things we do. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks. Bye.